Good evening, mabuhay. Welcome to Eagle Eye Charities. We will start a series on likha sining. And tonight, guess who we have here? We have Veejay, FLORESCA, and my co-host, of course, our president, Dr. Romulo Aramin.
Hello, good day to everyone.
Yes. So, of course, Veejay is trending.
Yes.
So, I just want to say again that she came to the United States in 2012,
Yes.
right? And every year, for the next 13 years, she tried to enter the Project Runway. Yeah. And she didn't make it, but she never stopped. That's the spirit, right? So now we want to hear more about Veejay. What changed since September 24?
Wow, that's actually good. So thank you for telling everybody that, I started applying for Project Runway the moment I moved to the US, which is 2012. And every year I would always apply until finally the moment is here where they said, okay, let's include VJ Project Runway. So it actually took 13 years.
Yeah.
And I just want to remind everybody who is watching right now that if you are really passionate about what you do, no matter how hard it is, or even though sometimes it feels that it's impossible, you still gotta do it, because if you believe in yourself, everybody else will. And look at me, right? I'm the perfect example of perseverance pays off at the right moment, and I
The
won.
winning
Yeah,
mindset.
exactly. That's the winning
From
mindset.
day one, she's fixated on
And that's actually going against all odds.
Yes.
Imagine the the level with which you have to go past over. I mean, you're not talking about fifth time, the sixth time, 13 times.
Yeah, 13
Every
years.
and 13 years of
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yes,
So,
very good point.
yeah, like a lot of people are even telling me that, you know what, VJ, I think this is not for you. But for me, I would just tell them that it's not for me yet. There's always that word yet.
There's always a qualifier.
Exactly.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's very good for everyone who's listening. That if you don't get it today, not yet, maybe tomorrow,
Yeah.
maybe next year.
I mean, one another example is Pia Wurtzbach, right? She competed 3 times and then she won Miss Universe. Catriona Gray, right? Catriona Gray joined Miss World. She didn't win Miss World because she's destined to win Miss Universe. So stories like this really inspire people to never quit, because it's when you quit that's when you lose.
But you are actually, migrating to a different country. And I
Yes.
think one of the things that comes to mind is who are your social supports during those periods.
It's actually a good question. I am very lucky because, Filipino circle is one of the most important things that talagang, like when I moved here in New York, I have a lot of friends. I
They're
met
very
family, very
supportive.
supportive. I mean, Bessie Besana,
Yes.
Rob,
They're Filipinx
Yeah,
family.
the Filipino community talaga. Like, you feel at home. Even though all my closest friends are in the Philippines, when I'm here, I feel that I have my family here because of my friends, because of the strong bond from the Filipino community. That's why I'm here.
Yes.
I'm
But
really
I know
honored.
You must have learned a lot from the Project Runway Philippines, right? Because
Yeah.
You also competed. How
Yes.
long ago was this?
Yeah, it was probably 16 or 15 years ago. So I joined Project Runway Philippines season 1, the very first season of Project Runway Philippines. It was long time ago, and I ended up second runner up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I didn't win.
Nice.
And then last year, I joined Dress My Tour, and I ended up first runner up. So parang going back to Project Runway, I was like, oh my, I need to win this, because I experienced losing twice. So, to other people, di ba parang, tama na, that's it. Pero for me, no. I still need to finish something that I started. So, finally, this is it. I won Project Runway Philippines Season 21. And having the honor to represent my Filipino community, it's really powerful.
Yes, and not only that like Doc Romulo is saying, the LGBTQ, but more than that, the transgender community, because it's really a community by itself. But when you talk of fashion, andyan lahat yan, you have the gay, but being the trans woman there, she's the only one.
And
So that makes a
I
lot of
also have to say that
difference.
even within the LGBTQIA, you know, our transgender brothers and sisters are also a minority that also has some of this alienation that they can feel and experience.
Exactly. And you know what's going on with our country today, right? Like it's crazy. I think this is the perfect opportunity for representation. Like I want every person who's watching right now that, you know, being a trans is not a defining factor for us. Like we're not your enemies. You know, we are your allies, we are your friends. We're actually normal people who are capable of doing things, right? We can be designers, we can be models, we can be doctors, we can be entrepreneurs, and we can be your friends, right? So I hope that the stigma of people looking at us as enemies will completely, you know, we need to get rid of that because it's so powerful that the world is living with diversity and uniqueness. So we need to celebrate that.
And you know, that's very welcome right here in New York City.
Yeah. We're lucky because New York is a very accepting city, right? Pero syempre, ang goal is not just New York City, right? It should be everywhere.
But
It
did
should
you know
transcend
how many
cultures.
Filipinos even came out with a banner like Veejay will love you. This is like in the outskirts of the Philippines. So it's really amazing. But about the past project Runway Philippines, what is the important factor that you learned from there? I'm sure you have been watching very keenly the strategizing. Is that all part of this?
Yes, definitely. I think the thing that I really did that paid well, that's why I won, is of course the creativity and also the power of listening. You know, especially when the feedback is happening, like, you know, when the judges are explaining the things that they don't like about the outfit, I pay attention to what they like.
Like learning from the pros.
Exactly right.
From the old guards.
I listen really well. Like for example, Law Roach doesn't like crazy styling, or Nina Garcia likes color, or Heidi likes something sexy. So every time I create something, I would always remember those key points. So yeah, listening. You need to become a good listener.
In some way, it's actually responsive to eventually who your potential client will be.
Clients, exactly. That's why if they're going to watch my season, I did really well with the client challenge, right? Because I pay attention to what my client wants.
I saw, you see, I never watched Project Runway, but when I heard VJ's there, I started watching. I got hooked. And you know how many million people are there because of you. Got hooked watching the Project Runway when I didn't even know it's been going for so long. Well, sure, I see it on the ads, but I never really bothered until I heard VJ is in there. So now
Some burning questions with our register, just this for our followers and viewers, is that you did mention something that you created that has a Filipino flair. Yes, you may want to remind our viewers what that was.
It actually the challenge that I won, which is this black jumpsuit with a boning on the outside. Like if you go in to look at it, the silhouette is kind of like reminiscent of our Filipiniana, the terno, because of the sleeves, but done in a very modern and abstract way. So I'm glad that it's the challenge that I won. So I'm really proud of that. Yeah.
So do they know that this has something to do with your culture?
Yes. I said it, but unfortunately they didn't show it on TV. But I said it in the explanation that the inspiration is actually
from your home.
Yeah.
Now I know that you had a lot of projects, you know, very soon, and is that something that you can share with
next
us?
for VJ?
Yes, a lot of things are next, but one is I am opening my first office and showroom in New York City, here in Manhattan. So definitely to those people who are watching, call me.
We're gonna be there.
Yes, call me. I would love to work with everybody. You know,
You can
like,
count me in.
yes,
I
definitely.
want to place the first order.
Yes.
Suits.
Thank you.
She's so good.
Mga kababayan,
Suits, look
salamat.
at that.
Yeah, and also like I'm going to do my first solo show in February 2026. You guys are invited.
Thank you.
VIP front row. So
That would be
I will
lovely.
post more information about that once it's confirmed. But definitely first solo show New York Fashion Week February. So I'm excited.
Very good.
So that's great. So I saw you looking around this. So that was a studio you were looking for.
Yeah.
Oh. And is it going to be made here in USA, or are you
Definitely.
going to have some workers from back home?
Yeah, so definitely some of the pieces are manufactured in New York, but also there are pieces that are going to be made in Manila because I also want to promote Filipino artistry. Like, look at what you're wearing.
Well,
Look at what you're wearing.
This is from Inaula
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Mindanao.
Like, we have
Right.
rich fabrics, we
Yes.
have rich culture, and it's one of the things that I'm really proud of about who I am as a Filipino designer. So definitely, you're gonna see a lot of that in the collection.
And again, because it's Inaul, it is actually trying to promote, local weaves by our indigenous brothers and sisters.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So tonight, Veejay will be receiving an award from the Eagle Eye Charities as the 2025 Matanglawin Award for Global Excellence in Fashion and the Arts.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us, and watch out for our next episode. This is our Likha and Sining hour, and we will be featuring these designers. You need to meet them while they're working in New York City. And we'll see you again backstage. For those in the live audience, follow us at the live stage. Thank you.
Thanks for joining.
Bye. Salamat.
Very good.
So proud of you.
Probably will be starting.
Yes.
Thank you.